9:15. That'll be fun.
Miss Patty, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? How much was pizza?
It's great.
Total rock star.
Yes, you are.
They're dating.
You have a brother.
Huh? They're dating. It's good.
Want the actual. It's bad.
You said it's cold later on it. I tried to.
I've told you one thing.
That's the only thing that will mess it up.
I told you one thing.
That's the only thing that will mess it up. Betty Muller is like so good at that team doing Taylor. She's like always doing it because they're so anti-sun.
Yeah.
She's always like.
I think I'm changing that girl now. They did give me that exfoliating stuff.
New request this morning. How we feeling? Wrist, palms, about that. Anything else? Yeah, you start laying on your bolster. You can have it down your spine. You got your bolster under your legs. We still got like 3 minutes to settle in. So just get here. Start listening to your body. Start focusing on your breath. This moment. I know you feel like you have so much to do over the next hour. You don't. All you have to do is breathe. Breathe. If at any point this is too much on your hips, just take the soles of your feet and stack them. Like bring one leg, one ankle or foot closer to the one side and one to the other, and just let them be comfortable. If you have really tight shoulders, you can walk your arms up just a little bit. Feel that activation in your shoulder blades. Send some breath there. I've always been so impressed by yogis that can come in 5 minutes before class starts and jump in. That's not me. It takes me a minute to get in. It takes me a minute to settle my mind, my body. To kind of let the morning, the to-do list, the stuff go. Just take 3 deep breaths together. Maybe your arms come up over your head a little bit. Your hands can be on the mat. Take 3 big breaths. Breathe it out in. Expand your chest, your ribs, your lungs. Exhale. arms to lift your chest a little bit. You can bring the bolster down a little bit more if you need more support on that low back. Place your palms in the mat or place them up. It's up to you. Just kind of roll those shoulders back. I don't want your shoulders and your neck collapsing here, okay? So lift the heart, the chin, roll those shoulders back, and lift the right leg. Roll that right ankle. If the bolster gets too uncomfortable, it's there for extra support. You can take it off, but if you can, try to keep it. You're gonna lower and lift that right leg for 5. Breathe. Lower it, don't let it touch. Take it out to the right for 5. Bring it back up as high as you want and then take it out to the right. Just warming up those hips, the legs, the sciatica. Bring the right foot back to the mat. Lower down the chest, reach the arms out overhead, big inhale. Take an exhale here. Another big inhale. Exhale, bring those hands down. Forearms in, lift the chest. Pull in that space beneath your belly button. Roll the shoulders back, the heart forward, lift the left leg. Roll that in. Lower down 5 times. Keep it low. Take it out to the left. Ground down with that right foot. Pull that low belly in. Protect your low back. Lift it up a little and then take it back to the left for 5. Just get in that hip a different way. Doesn't have to be a big movement. Great job, you guys. Set that left foot down. Lower the chest, reach the arms overhead. Big inhale. Take an exhale here. Both forearms are coming back to the mat. Push yourself up, come to your hands. Walk your feet out, grab opposite elbows underneath those thighs. Pull the shoulders down, right and left, the chin into the chest, the forehead towards the knees. Breathe. Keep pulling those shoulders down and back. Inhale, lift the chest, the heart. Start with some core. So if you need extra support, bring your hands behind you, or those thighs are going for both. So lift the feet, the chest, the hands can come out either side. Pull that low belly in. Breathe. Try to lift the feet just a little bit. Doesn't have to be much. Straighten out the knees just a little bit. Yes, good job, y'all. Take a big breath, big inhale. Exhale, opposite arm on top, probably your left as you hug yourself underneath those thighs. Tuck the chin and press the shoulders down. Inhale, lift the chest. Release the hands. Exhale, left leg's coming out, right hand's coming behind you. Inhale, lift that left arm. Big inhale. Exhale, twist over to the right side. I heard something pop. Good. Try to bend to that right elbow, relax the right shoulder. And then take your chin to the chest and look to the left. Inhale back through center, reach your arms up. Taking it to the other side. Left hand behind, right elbow inside that right knee. Look over the left shoulder to the left side. Chin into the chest, look over that right shoulder. Great job. Back to center, reach those arms up. Hands are coming down behind you, fingertips towards the hip, bend into that left knee. Round down in your feet. Engage your core, lift those hips up, reverse that tabletop, roll your shoulders back, lift your chin. Wiggle the toes, take a breath. Pull that belly in, engage the glutes, lift those hips a little more. One more big inhale. Exhale, hips down. Extend the right leg. Flip the left palm, reach that right hand up. Right elbow outside of that left knee, look over the left shoulder. Chin into the chest, look right. Inhale back to center, arms high. Right hand comes down, left hand comes inside that left hand, go to the right shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Both hands come behind you, fingertips towards the hips. You can bend the right knee for reverse tabletop, or you straighten the left leg with hips for reverse plank. Beautiful. Yes, great job, y'all. Big inhale. Great job. Exhale, lower those hips. Inhale, lift the chest, the arms. Exhale, fold out over those legs. Bend the elbows. Bring the chin into the chest. Round that spine. Relax the shoulders. Soften the shoulders. 10 breaths here, kind of melt. The more you tuck the chin, the more you'll feel your spine kind of light on fire. While you bring that chin in towards your chest. Breathe. Halfway there, 5 more. And now slowly start to roll back up. You're gonna cross your ankles. Bring your hands in front of you, your feet behind you. Find down dog. So upside down V. Ground down and those index finger and thumb down. So you can lift the pinkies just a little to make sure that index finger and thumb down is activated. It's gonna help protect your wrist. Lower the pinky. Keep those palms super strong. Bend the right knee. The left heel become heavy. Keep the shoulders up towards the sky. Head towards that mat. Switch it out. Left knee's gonna bend. Right heel just falls towards the mat. Switch it out one more time each side. Bend that right knee and the left. Breathe in through each. Mindful of those shoulders every time you bend your knee, they adjust. Walk the hands towards the feet towards the hands. We're going to meet in the middle of our mat. Grab opposite elbows, tuck that chin, fold it. Sway to the right, to the left. You can also interlace your fingers behind your head and your elbows together, whatever feels better to you. Release the head, the hands, chin stays tucked. We're slowly gonna roll it up. Shoulders back. Arms are reaching high. Hands, heart, center, flat spine, fold out. Release the head, the hands. Inhale, little lift, hands to shins, halfway. Look right, check that alignment, shoulders back, belly in. Exhale. Take a breath. Slowly roll up on the inhale. Exhale, shoulders back. Inhale, reach high. Shoulders stay in their sockets. This time, arms wide. Fly as you fold out. Flat spine. Release the head, the hands. Inhale, little lift. Exhale, we're fold. Tuck that chin one more time. Roll it up. Shoulders are heavy. And back. Inhale. Wiggle those toes. Maybe the hips press forward just a little. Exhale, fly or dive, flat spine. Inhale, lift half. Exhale, fold. Walk the hands forward, the feet back. Find your plank first. Pull that belly and activate those upper arms, that index finger down, protect those wrists. Lift the right foot. Roll the ankle. 5 pulses. Lift that right leg. Work the butt. 3, 4, 5. Set the right foot. Left foot's going to lift. Roll the ankle. The right to the left. 5 little lifts. Use the butt. 2, 3, 4, 5. Set that left foot down. Come to your knees if you need for chaturanga. Otherwise, elbows in towards those ribs. Slowly lower down. Inhale, you pull the heart through your degree. Cobra or up dog. Up to you. Lower that chest. Inhale, push up through plank or tabletop. Hips come back high, down, dog. Gonna lift the right foot just a little, flex that heel, press it to the back wall. So just a few inches to the side. So really flex that heel. Shoulders are pressing away from the ears. Feel it in that sciatica area. Hands are super strong here. Lift the foot just a few inches. Push the heel back. Feel how that activates the butt a little bit differently. Take a breath. A few more inches. Hips are staying square. I know it's freaking tight. Breathe, breathe, breathe. A little more. Stack that hip, bend the right knee, roll that right ankle. To the right and to the left. Yeah. Right toes high. Right foot in between those hands, nice and slow with control. Right foot plants, left knee lowers. Release those left toes, top of the foot to the mat. Inhale, lift the heart, the hands. Exhale, sink those hips, bend the elbows. Pull the right hip back, the left hip forward, lift the heart. Hands are coming down behind the back. Interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders back. You can also grab opposite elbows here. Grab your elbows. Pull the shoulders back, that heart forward, breathe. If you want an extra balance challenge here, right ear, right shoulder. Maybe lift your left shoulder. Job, y'all. Back to center. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, hands are coming down either side of that right foot. Walk your hands and your hips back. You can grab 2 blocks if you need to. And you're going to extend that right leg. Inhale, lift the chest. Extend that upper body, that torso. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward. You can stay right here. This is fine. If you have more space, you can walk it down. Come down to your forearms. You don't have to use the blocks. You can walk down. You guys. Let it warm up. I know it's tight. We'll be here about a minute. So breathe into it. There's so much stuff connected there. It's tight every day, no matter what we do. Breathe through. Extend your chest a little bit more. Pull the belly in. See how that activates. Let your heart, let your shoulders down. 3 more breaths. You can cuss, you can exhale, whatever you need. Slowly come back up. Bend to that front knee. Left hand's gonna plant. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. Give that left knee a break. Then reach your right hand up. So twisted lunge here. Great job. Y'all feeling it in that right hip? Yeah. Just for fun, right hand towards the left thigh. Reach back up. Over your head, just to feel it. And then right hand's coming down inside the right foot. Heel toe that right foot over the right side of your mat. Stay here for a second. Go to the outside of the right foot. Feel that in the hip. You can lower that left knee in the top of the foot anytime. You can come down to the forearms, the blocks, whatever you need. Breathe. Great job, Miss Patty. If you do like leaving that left knee lifted and you want a little bit more in your hip, you can lower the left knee, lift those left toes, reach back with the right hand. Just gonna open that left hip a little differently. Right hand comes back down. Hands are coming to the mat. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, however you need to get that right foot back to meet your left. You're in plank. Lower the left knee, come to the inside of the right foot, reach that right hand up. It's going to feel real nice. Maybe that right hand comes over your ear. Maybe the right hand goes to the left corner of the room. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Breathe. Okay. Right hand comes down. Right heel lift. Left toes tuck, left knee lifts. Take a breath here. Good job, Miss Patty. Lower that right knee, come to the inside of the left foot, reach that left hand up. So ground down with the top of that right foot, the right knee, that left foot. Maybe left hand comes over the ear. Maybe it goes to that right corner of the room, twist that torso. Left hand down. Left heel lifts, right toes tucked, right knee lifts. You're in plank. Lower your knees. Bring your hips to your heels. Child. Take 3 breaths here. Check in with your body, make sure everything's okay. You're listening to yourself, your body, your breath. Inhale, come up through tabletop. Exhale, just let those hips come forward. Maybe lift your chin. Your degree doesn't have to be a big move. Inhale through tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, table. Round the spine as you come up. Exhale, up dog. Inhale through table. Exhale. One more. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale back. Bring those hands behind you towards your feet, tops of the hands or back of the hands into the mat. Let the shoulders body right and left. Couple more breaths. Tuck that chin, slowly come up to sitting on your heels. Take some water, roll your wrists for a second. Sure, okay?
Yeah.
If you want a toe stretch here, lift your hips, tuck your toes, bring your hips back to those heels. You're gonna take your right hand, your left, and just roll your wrist 3 times. One way and the other way. Take your right hand, turn it clockwise, bring it out to the right side. Breathe. Take the back of the hand to the mat, fingertips towards your hip, your toes. Wrist towards your knees. And take it to the other side. Left hand turns counterclockwise. Fingertips towards the back, wrist towards the front. Flip the palm back of the hand to the mat. Come back up. Take your hands to heart center. Press them in to each other. So like maybe press your palms in, feel your shoulders activate, and press down. Maybe your elbows come up a little bit. Yeah. Interlace your fingers, take your palms away from you, stretch your hands that way. Bring them up over your head. As you take them out to this side, roll your wrists, wiggle your fingertips, whatever you need to do as you come on down. Bring those hands to the mat. Release those tops of the feet to the mat. Lift the knees, stretch the tops of those feet. Lift the knees, you got it. Yeah, use that core. However you want to get back down dog. You lower the knees, tuck the toes, lift the hips, and roll over the top of the feet when making that down dog. Shoulders to the sky, head towards the mat. Left foot's going to lift just a little. Flex that heel, press it back. Keep the shoulder. See what happened to your shoulders? Just there. And lifting your leg. Keep pressing towards the sky. That head ain't heavy. Ground down that index finger, man. Lift the foot a little bit higher. Press it back a little farther. Breathe. A little higher. Press it back. Open up something new, y'all. Little higher press. Start to stack that hip in the knee roll, okay? To the right, to the left. You got it, Jamie. Great job. Inhale those left toes up. Exhale, bring it all the way between your hands. Lower that right knee. Release the right toes. Lift the heart, the hands. Big inhale. Exhale, sink the hips. Soften. Breathe. Opposite thumb on top, probably your left. Just those hands come back and fingers interlace behind your back. Or grab opposite elbows. Roll the shoulders back, that heart forward. Left ear, left shoulder. Right ear, right shoulder. Back to center, reach those hands up. Exhale, hands down either side of that left foot. Walk the hips and the hands back, lift the left toes. Find your blocks. Extend that chest, the sides a little tighter. We'll fold out over the left leg, however, whenever you're ready. Keep pulling that right hip forward, left hip back. Feel that. And by pulling, I mean just a general direction. It's just like a nice little awareness. It doesn't have to mean adjustment or a push or a pull, y'all. Small movements, big difference with breath. I get more pops and releases and exhales than I ever will do trying to force my body into a posture. Or force my body to go farther. I know some PT people will say rip the muscle a little bit. That is never our goal here. 5 more breaths. You got it. Let something soften. And now slowly start to come back up. You're going to plant the right hand inside that left foot. Tuck the right toes with the right knee. Give that knee a break. Reach that left arm up. Left hand can tap the right thigh. Reach it back. Reach it forward. Reach it over to that right side. The left side. Just feel it. Then left hand's going to come down inside that left foot. Heel toe it over. Roll to the outside of the left foot. You can stay right here. Come down to the forearms, lower that right knee, release the top of the right foot to the mat. Take what you lower that right knee and lift the right toes if you want. Reach back with the left hand. Left hand comes down. Plant those hands, lift the chest, tuck the right toes, lift that right knee, left foot goes back, however you want to get it. Body's in one long line, you're in plank. Second set, you're going to lower the right knee this time if you want. Come to the inside of that left foot, lift the left hand. Or you can roll it the outside of the left foot, the inside of the right, and lift that left hand that way. Second set's your last one. Take everything down on that left side. Take it over to the right. Go to the left knee, bend the right foot. Roll to the outside of that left foot. Yes, and you hand over there. Maybe you lift that right foot a little. Great job, y'all. Yes. Ready to go, Raylan. Back to that plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Oh, okay. And now pull that heart through. Take a breath in your up dog. Exhale, hips to those heels. Bring the hands behind you. Connect. Feel your breath, your chest. Now heartbeat. Walk your hands back out in front of you. Lift your chest a little bit so you spread your knees. Ground down with that left forearm. Reach your right arm up. In the back of the right hand towards the left hip. Maybe your left ear towards your left shoulder. Drop your head towards that left side. Feel the opening on the right. Lift the head, reach that right hand back up. Thread it all the way through underneath that left elbow, forearm, armpit. You can rest your right ear on your left hand. You can bind here. If you want more here, you can start to lift your hips, walk those shoulders out, and try to lift your right leg. Not necessary. Gravity working for you here is fine. Left hand comes up, back down, ground down, reach that right hand back up to the sky. Right forearm comes down. Inhale that left forearm up. Maybe bind. Maybe right ear towards the right shoulder this time. Lift that left arm up, big inhale. Exhale, bring it all the way through. Rest your left ear on your right hand or bind with that right hand. I lift the hips. You can just lift the hips if you want a little different angle. It's too much on your low back. Right hand comes up. Left hand comes up. Lower down. Tuck that chin, come up, tail up. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Always, y'all. Spread your fingers wide. Lift the pinkies a little bit. Activate that index finger, thumb down. You can take the elbows instead of bringing them back towards yours. Take them to the right and to the left. You're going to feel that activate your upper arms a little bit more. It's going to take that pressure off your wrists, okay? We won't be here too long. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. Energy through that inner thigh, the back of the knee, the heel. Yeah, walk it on up. Good job. You can look right. Check that your shoulders are down, your spot, your belly's in. That right hip staying down. Lift those right toes. See what happens to your elbows just when you lift your leg. Roll the ankle. To the right, to the left. 5 pulses. Lift. Take it out to the right and tap 5 times. Bring it back up. 4, 5. Bring that right knee in towards the elbow. You can bring it in like through your core or take it wide through your hip. Kick stuff, knock it over. That's totally fine. Last one. Take it back. Set it down. Rock the hips to the shoulders, your wrist if you need to, a little side to side, left and right, make circles. One more side. Left toes tuck, left knee lifts. Press away from those hands, activate those upper arms, pull the belly in, energy through that back leg. Lift those left toes. Roll the ankle, belly's in, shoulders down. Still can't roll it to the right, Raylan. I'll keep trying though. Alright, flex that butt, lift it 5 times, little pulses. Take it out to the left. Back up. 3, 4, 5. Bring it in through the midline or out to that left side. Take it back, get long. Step that left knee down. Rock and roll the hips to the head. Tuck the toes. Lift those hips high, down dog. Feet maybe a little closer together. And the elbows bend the knees, look where you're going. Feet to the hands, however you want to get them there. Fold it. Take the hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, and let your hands fall towards the mat in front of you. Closer your palms are together, the more your full is in your shoulders. It's totally fine if your fingertips are barely touching. Bend the knees as much as you need. Bring the hands back down towards the butt first, then towards the floor. tuck that chin, slowly roll up. One vertebra. Exhale, shoulders back. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, arms coming down to the right. Reach that left arm up and over to that right side. Soften that right shoulder. Pull the right hand towards that right ankle. Reach that left arm up and over. Inhale, back to center. Reach the right arm up. Exhale, left hand comes down. Right arm reaches up and over. Left hand reaches towards that left foot. Inhale, come back to center. Left hand reaches up. Both hands are coming down to that low back. You can make fists, fingertips in your pants pockets, or fingertips up. Pull the shoulder blades, those elbows towards each other. Press the hips forward. Lift the heart. Maybe you lift the chin. Maybe wiggle the toes. Take a big inhale. Part your lips a little bit as you exhale. And now come back up. Reach those arms high. Exhale, fly or die, flat spine, fold up. Release the head, the hands. Inhale, little lift, halfway. Exhale, fold. You're gonna step the left foot back for lunge legs. Inhale, come up for crescent. You can take power lunge on the way there if you want. Your stance will hopefully get a bit longer the more we do this. Hands heart center. Pull the ribs from the hips, get long. Big inhale. Exhale, left elbow towards that right thigh. I hate this more than y'all do. Trust me. So inhale, we're coming back up. Keep your hands at heart center because you're going to push off that left foot, come into chair. Scoop the tailbone, pull that low belly and reach your arms up if you want more cardio. Pull the knees back. You can look right, check your alignment there. Hands heart center. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach up, lift the heels. 5 pulses, lower and lifting the heels. Don't let them touch if you can. Balance. Hands heart center. Hands come down, fold out. Inhale, little lift, halfway. Exhale, step in the right foot back this time. Coming up for crescent, power lunge if you want, all the way up. Pull the left hip back, right hip forward, bend the elbows. Sit low. Hands heart center. Lengthen. Right elbow towards that left thigh. Maybe you fly, maybe you bind, up to you. Inhale, back, heart center. Push off with the right toes, right foot meets the left. Bend those knees, reach the arms up if you want. Or keep them heart center, find that stinking chair pose. We got this. Inhale, start to lift, reach those hands up, reach the heels up. 5 pulses. Pull that belly in. Lower the heels, hands heart center, fold out. Release the head and hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Left foot steps back. Chest off the top of that right thigh. Arms reach forward. Take that power lunge this time. Big inhale. Exhale here. Inhale brings you up. Keep those legs long and low. You can stay right here if you want a little more and it's okay for your knees. You can dip that left knee just a little 3 times. Doesn't have to be a big movement. Straighten it out. Hands heart center. And we twist. Second set. Reach up. Come back, heart center. Push off. Take that chair, y'all. I know those legs are talking to you. You got this. Scoop the tailbone, pull that belly, and reach those arms up if you want. Pull the knees back. Inhale, lift up, lift those hips. 5 pulses, y'all. Lower the heels, lower the chest. Last time, inhale halfway. Exhale, fold right foot, step in back. Chest off the top of that left thigh, arms reach forward, power lunge. Inhale, come up for a crescent. You got it. Hands can come heart center. 3 little knee dips if you want. Straighten up. Lean, twist. Fly bind. Smell like a tanning bed. I need a shower, Raylan. Inhale, back up. Push off. Last one, y'all. Oh, almost over. Sit a little lower. Reach a little higher. Hands heart center. Lift those heels. You okay, Miss Patty?
Yeah.
You can open the door if you want.
Good.
Open that door. Lower the heels. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pour out. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, hands plant. Feet step, hop, flow back. Go through your vinyasa. Take some water. We made it through, y'all.
Just your window. That's all.
Thank you. Take some water, come and lying on your mat. It's okay. Lay down and roll down. Now lying on your backs, bring those knees into your chest. Rock a little to the right, a little to the left. You got this. Back to center, reach both feet into the sky, point flex, roll those ankles, reverse the blood flow. So take that left foot down for support. You've been here before. Pull in that core, that space beneath your low belly button. You can place your hands on the mat. You can also grab the sides of your mat and actually you're gonna like kind of pull it out from under your hips to really pull that core in, keep the shoulders down. And you're gonna lower and lift that right leg for 5. It doesn't have to be a big movement. If you're just pulsing a couple inches, that is great. You're working your core. Don't let it touch the mat. It's down low. Take it out to the right and back to center. Again, a few inches, a couple inches, 1 inch, half an inch. It doesn't matter. You're lifting that leg. You're activating the core. Bring the right leg wide and then all the way back up. Right foot meets the left on your mat. We're going for bridge pose here. So fingertips and are close to your heels. Scoop that tailbone, pull that low belly in, exhale everything out. Inhale, engage your glutes, that deep anal sphincter muscle, and start to build those hips up. Your low back up, you can roll to the outside of your shoulders. Squeeze and release those deep booty muscles, that anal sphincter like 5 times. Round down with the feet, but don't use too much of the thighs. Squeeze. As you lower down, 1 vertebra at a time, keep that anal sphincter muscle. Squeeze. Lower, 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 lower. Lower. It's over. Left foot's gonna lift. Point flex, roll that left ankle. Lower and lift that left leg. Pull that belly in. Grab the sides of your mat if you need to keep those shoulders down. Again, it doesn't have to be a big movement. Take it out to the left. Five times, you got it. Bring it out wide and back up if you can. Left foot next to the right. Scoop that tailbone, pull that low belly in, squeeze those booty cheeks all the way up. Maybe you go a little higher this time. You take wheel. Maybe you interlace your fingers underneath your shoulders. Roll to the outside of those shoulders. Breathe. Squeeze everything. And start to lower down. Keep that butt squeezed. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Slowly lower down. Low back hips, hips, hips. And then let the knees, whatever feels good to you, you can windshield washer, let them fall to the right or the left. If that's too much for your spine, pull them back into your chest, rock right and left. And both feet back to the mat. Gonna go right where we started. Let the soles of the feet come together, the knees open like a book or a butterfly. Arms out to the side, maybe they come out over your head a little, or they're just field goal posts to the right and the left. If you want more here, you can scoop your tailbone and try to get your whole low back on the mat. You can also push the pinky line sides of your feet together. Bring your hands to your inner thighs. It's up to you. Slowly start to bring those knees back towards one another. You're going to walk your right foot really far off the right side of your mat. Let your right knee fall in. Not very far. Your ankles directly out of your knee, your knees directly out of your hip, double 90. Just for a few breaths. Let me fall in some. Just open up that hip a different way. Slowly start to lift the knee, heel toe that right foot back in. And you'll heel toe the left foot really far off the left side of your mat. Let that knee fall in a little. We're not holding it too long, so you might not get too much of the restorative properties, but we're at least counter stretching. We did a lot of hip opening. Slowly bring that left knee back up, heel toe that left foot in. Both knees into your chest. Turn the feet up towards the clouds. You can grab the outside of your feet. Pinky lines in your finger, peace sign fingers. You can grab your big toes. Find that happy baby. Turn the corners of your mouth up, left and right. Rock a little right and left. Smile, relax, soften. Slowly release, bring those feet back to the mat. However you want to get to lying on your belly. If you like to rock and roll up, you can rock and roll up. You can just roll over. We're doing all the things Daisy likes the least today. So however you get to lying on your belly. You're going to kiss your mat. Roll over on your left hip, slide your right hand underneath you. Palm on the mat, thumb facing out. So your pinkies are going to touch, and you'll roll your right hip down on that right wrist.
And then your left hand's gonna come underneath you, palm to the mat. And then you can just kind of lay here, your chin comes to the mat or your lips come to the mat. And then like right here is a really good stretch for your wrist, your palms. So you can stay right here. If you want a little bit more, you kind of kiss your mat, lift your chin just a little bit, and you can lift your right leg. Maybe you want to pause here. Lower that right leg. Maybe you lift the left leg. Just hits your wrist a little bit differently with your hip bone. If you want to pulse, you can pulse. I know it's a lot. Set it down. It's just an option. Kiss the mat. Exhale everything out. Take it out. Exhale, maybe your chest, your chin lifts a little, both feet lift just a little. You breathe. Exhale, set everything down. Release your hands, bring your left ear to the mat. If you need to kind of lift your arms, roll your wrists for a second, you can. And then you're gonna bring your right knee out to the right. So kind of like you did the double 90, you're just gonna do the double 90 lying down. This is half frog. And you're gonna extend your right hand and your left hand. And then maybe you take your right ear to the mat, look over that left shoulder, make sure your left hand's coming directly out of your left shoulder. And then y'all, this is how we're gonna enter our spinal twist. So, take your right hand down, kind of right in front of you, like out in front of you at the top of your mat. Press in and lift your chest. Thread your left arm underneath your right shoulder. And then open up that right arm to the right side. So you'll start to stack your hips, your shoulders come all the way open.
Love it.
On that right side. Yeah. You got room, Miss Patty? Scoop those hips.
No.
You might have to move over a little bit.
All right.
Yeah, you got it better there? Yeah, use this as a support. Yeah, you got it.
All right.
You're doing it. Just get into twists a little bit differently. I'm hoping that this sometimes helps open that upper part of your lungs a little bit more. Also that right shoulder, we always talk about the shoulders, that chest. So breathe, breathe, breathe. A few more breaths. Use those breaths. If you need more, you can always eagle wrap your legs. Extend that right leg, whatever you need. Release that right foot back down towards the end of your mat. Come back to lying on your belly. Arms are going to come to T, right here to the mat this time, so you can bring that left knee out. Double check that the left shoulder is straight out of the left arm. Maybe your left ear comes to the mat to check that your right shoulder is straight out. Your right wrist is straight out from your right shoulder. Sorry, guys. Take a few breaths here. Send your breath to that left hip. Think of that left hip coming towards the mat. And then what's different? Tighter, looser, uncomfortable. Feels different, right? that left arm out overhead. Press and lift the chest. Right arm's threading underneath that left shoulder. Then open that left arm out to the left side. Adjust the shoulders, adjust the hips. You know we're going to be here for a couple minutes. So find that sweet spot. Three more breaths. So this time you just roll over onto your back. So press your feet into the mat, lift your hips, put your hips back underneath your shoulders. Bring your knees into your chest. Interlace or grab your knees, bring your forehead to your knees, give everything a big squeeze. Keep those shoulders to squeeze. Exhale, release the chest. Keep the knees bent. And then now we're going to just do one little last bit of core work, y'all. I promise just 30 seconds. And then you're done. So you can bring your arms out to T, and then I want you to let your knees fall over to the right. Don't let them touch. Use the core, bring them back to the center, and then take them over to the left. Again, all obliques is what I want you to think of. Think to the right and the left of your core. Bring them back to the center and then over to the right. Just like you were doing with spinal twist. Over to the left. Two more, one each side. Keep that belly pulled to the spine. Feel it all. Got it. Back to center. Lift the chest, squeeze those legs, squeeze everything in, big inhale. Tell yourself how awesome and amazing and wonderful you are, because you are. Exhale everything out to the mat. Feet come to the air, arms come out to the side. You got 5 minutes. If there's anything else you need, any postures or asanas, please feel free. You want to come to a meditative seat, legs up the wall, whatever it is, this is your time. You worked really hard for 55 minutes. Try to balance it out with 5 minutes of just sitting with yourself. If a negative thought, a future thought, a past thought comes up, this is your time to rework that neurological network in yourself on any day. I'm so happy, so grateful, and so proud of you for showing up for yourself this morning. For listening to your body, your heart. So precious. I'm really, really proud of you, Jane. As always, the light in me sees, loves, and honors the light in the dark in all of us. Let your light strike bright. Namaste.